So when it comes to engagements, you really ought to ask yourself a question in terms of like, what kind of content are you creating? Because when it comes to the digital space, right, content is your voice. That's how you communicate in the digital space, whether it be through a message that you type to someone, whether it be through a comment that you leave on a video, whether it be a story that you post online, whether it be a live stream that you do, like the live stream that I'm doing right now, whether it be a blog post or an article that you write up, whatever form it takes, content is your voice. It's your way of communicating. And being in the digital space, everyone is empowered and enabled to communicate in that space. So we find ourselves in a very noisy environment. And the challenge that comes with being in a very noisy environment is that when there's a lot of noise, it becomes very difficult for your voice to stand out in the noise. So you can like scream and shout in the top of your lungs, but there's probably other people that are also screaming and shouting at the top of their lungs. You can do a whole bunch of things, but in order to really stand out, you need to, the key to standing out is you need to offer value through the content that you're putting out there. So with our like model of handling this challenge, we look at a few different aspects in terms of offering value. The first way that you can offer value through your content is by entertaining people, right? So people want to be entertained. And if you're able to entertain someone, if you're able to provide them, if you're able to make them laugh, if you're able to, I don't know, grab their attention, those people are going to reward you, or they're going to repay that value that you're offering them by engaging with your content. And if you do that simultaneously, or if you do that often and reoccurringly, if you do that over and over again, you'll find that more and more people will follow your content because they know what to expect from your content. Whereas if they're going to go through the explore page, they're not 100% sure what they're going to expect from the explore page, right? So if you build a reputation for yourself where you offer value consistently over a period of time, you will find that your audience will build over time because they'll know what to expect from the content that you're providing them, right? So the one aspect is entertainment value, right? The second aspect is educational. If you're able to teach someone, right? So there's 3 people on the stream. I'm assuming the reason why you're here is because I'm teaching you something, or I'm offering you some knowledge that is valuable to you. If I wasn't, you'd probably hop off the stream, because then what is the point of you spending your time on here? There's so many other places where you could go to get that value. Whereas like here, if you're experiencing the value and you're getting some sort of value from it, then you'll stay and get more value from it, right? So the second aspect is education. The third one is inspiration, right? So if I can create some form of content that makes you feel good, that uplifts you, that inspires you, then that will also offer value to you, because you'll be able to use that throughout your day in various forms and shapes, right? So that's the second aspect, is inspirational value. And then the third one is aesthetic value. So sometimes things just look visually pleasing. Sometimes they just stimulate our senses in a certain way. And if something does that, it can add value to you in that sense.